it's Rel Klein and you're watching another movie of the week, and the movie of this week was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs from 1937, so you haven't watched it, watch it now. If you're new to movie of the week, because I talk about a movie here and you guys comment below your thoughts, and in 2024 we're doing franchises and reboots and things of those elements. So we're doing 4 different Snow White type movies, and this was the first one, and I'll reveal the next one at the end of this video, so make sure you watch the end. I don't even know where to start with this. I think if you know me, I'm very critical of kids movies, and especially Disney movies, because kids movies, like especially for kids, like it teaches you things. You know, when you're watching movies and TV shows and getting things in the media, like entertainment teaches you things, and especially at a young age, because when your brain is developing, like it stems on more, and it's something where it's like you can't like have like, you know, your 6-year-old watch Supernatural, I guess, so there's like less things that kids can watch. But I feel like there's things, and they always try to teach a lesson nowadays, like Disney shows or whatever, they always try to teach a lesson. But back in the day, like what these shows or movies taught, like it's so wrong. And it's something that I'm just like, I don't know, I've always kind of been critical of kid movies, but then also like in college, like I took a lot of film classes, and one of my film classes, we were having a week on like feminism, and we actually watched a Little Mermaid movie that was, I think, from 1987, and just like what that teaches like kids, and it's so bad. And so I wanted to do, like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of different, you know, when you have like Disney princesses or whatever, there's like a lot of different movies about it, and so there's multiple Snow White different movies, and so I thought it'd be interesting to kind of compare some different ones. But this was the first one from 1937, and it's actually like the first Disney movie. It's the first one that they released, and I haven't watched this one since I was a kid, but you know, watching it back, I'm like, this looks trash. Like it's just like the animation is like so bad, but it's like actually like crazy that they were able to do this in the 30s. Like it's like it was, in the next one was like 1950 or something. Like wow, like, you know, even though it's bad, like it was the 30s, and I do have to appreciate like the value they put in, because they didn't have a lot of resources, and like, even though it looks terrible, like that's good for that time. If you didn't know about like these like Disney movies or fairy tales, they're all based off like the Grimm's stories, and they're very dark stories, and so they kind of transform them to be a little bit lighter, I guess. And so I think Snow White is from that, but I don't know exactly how the original story goes. But anyway, we're gonna get into the storyline of Snow White, and this one, it's like starts right away with like this, it's all about jealousy. So like the queen is just jealous of Snow White, like this magical mirror telling like the queen that like Snow White's prettier. So it's all about jealousy. And so Snow White just meets this man, and it's like, that's the thing is they teach you, is like you'll meet a man and he'll just love you because you're beautiful. Like they barely talk and he just like falls in love with her. Like what? And that's true love's kiss. Anyway, so the queen wants to kill her, but she, you know, gets away. And so then she's trying to like hide away, and she finds this place with like the 7 dwarves live there. And so I don't know why, if that was in the original Grimm story, like these 7 dwarves, but you know, in a way, it's also, she has all those, it's such a thing in like kids movies and Disney movies that like animals talk. I don't think the animals talk here, but like they like her, like she's just likable. So it's like something about like being likable, like you just got to be likable. And so it's something where like, you know, she even thinks it's like kids who live there and they're orphans, but it's not, they're like adults. But it's something where she has to be like motherly to them, like she's like their, you know, she cleans for them and all this stuff, and so then they like her because she cleans. And so it's teaching kids to be like motherly, like do this thing, be motherly, like, you know. And then like what I don't understand is the queen's like, I gotta kill Snow White myself. So then she makes herself look like so ugly, when it's like the queen didn't look bad in the first place. So like, why is she making herself look ugly? Like it's just like to try to trick Snow White. Like it's so, that part just like doesn't make sense. But it's like something where it's like, I don't know, teaching kids like, you know, stranger danger, which I guess is good, but also like, you know, like these people who are ugly, like don't whatever. And then it's like, she's so dumb, like she eats the poison apple. So then she's like kind of dead, and then it's like the guy comes and like kisses her, which like a lot of people talk about like this, and I think it's Rapunzel where it's like not a consensual kiss, and like technically it is not. I don't know, but it's like, I think more so what makes me mad is like, how is that her true love? Like they just met once and then they just go off together. That's end of the movie. They just like go off together. So it's something where it like teaches you like you just gotta be pretty and beautiful, and some man will just like fall in love with you, and then like teaching kids to be like very like motherly, like take care of the home, clean and stuff, and then you get to stay there. Like it's just teaching those, that's what it's teaching. And then once when you're back with your man, you can just go off and live together, because in the end, like she's still alive. Like does the queen ever come after her again? Like it's just so weird. And it's like, I don't like I don't like, it's, that was the time in the 30s, that's what they did. But like it just, I don't understand. Like it's so sexist, and like this is what kids see, like teach kids. And like if I'm lucky enough to have kids, like I don't know if I want to show them like these Disney movies. Like I just like, it's not good. It's dumb. Like I don't want like my kids having this mindset. Like it's just so ugh. This is how the little girls grow up to be, you know. They grow up that they have to be saved, and that's something that's so like, you know, it's like, it's such a struggle. I don't even know where to put it into words, but it's just like not right. We're going to, I don't know, maybe you don't believe or agree with me, I don't know, but comment below, and you know, comment below your thoughts and whatever. And then the movie we're gonna do next is Mirror Mirror from 2012, so it's another Snow White movie, and we're gonna compare and contrast that. And then we're doing 2 more, which I will reveal when it's time to reveal. But you know, comment below your thoughts about Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and watch Mirror Mirror for our next week. You guys watching, like, comment, subscribe, and bye.